Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Roger's Reflections for Friday, October 30th in the year 2020. I pray that you have power back wherever you are. It was late last night for us before we got our power back on. And I just pray that you're safe and healthy. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you, excuse me, from the book of Philippians, the 4th chapter, verses 10 through 14. Paul is talking to the church at Philippi. I rejoice in the Lord greatly that now at last you have revived your concern for me. Indeed, you were concerned for me, but had no opportunity to show it. Not that I am referring to being in need, for I have learned to be content with whatever I have. I know what it is to have little. I know what it is to have plenty. In any and all circumstances, I have learned the secret of being well fed and of being hungry, of having plenty and of being in need. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. In any case, it was kind of you to share my distress. A lot of stuff in just a few verses. A couple things I like. I have learned to be content with whatever I have. The characteristics of contentment is one that I think a lot of folks struggle with. I know I do. To be content with what you have, to be content where you are. There's always, the grass always seems greener, and there's always something else, and it's a struggle at times to be content, to just be happy with what you have, where you are, with what God has blessed you with. And I admire Paul for this, that he is able to be content in the good times and in the bad times, when things are going really well, when he has plenty of money and when he has no money. I know, financially speaking, that can be a stress to many people. And to show contentment is a wonderful gift. I remember my grandmother, my granny, after my grandfather died, she lived on $400 a month. Lived in the little old house over there in Eva, Alabama, and was, you talk about contentment. She was content because she had family. She had her children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. She was content because she could cook for them and love on them, and they would come to visit her and be with her. She was content, regardless of whether she had a lot or whether she had little. And it still resonates with me today. And then the passage, verse 13, it says, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. This is a wonderful passage about relying on God in our hour of need, in any situation. We know that we are able to do far more than we can think or hope or imagine because Christ is with us. This is a special passage for us. This was Bonnie's verse as she was giving birth to our children. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens. I can do all things. So in the midst of labor, this passage was her lifeline, and so it has always been very, very meaningful for us in the midst of all this. So whatever you're going through, know that Christ is with you, and that you will make it through, and you will move through, and you will move beyond, and God will be with you every step of the way, every second of the day. It's good news, my friends, and I pray that it will be good news for you today. Take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.